Hi guys, welcome back. We've just discovered another file.
It now became clear Amelia was the suitable host Father John and his followers had been looking for all these years. Through Sister Brown's exorcism, the demon was banished and Amelia died. As a result, all efforts of the bearers of light were destroyed in an instant. However, Father John came to the realization that Belial, the one without light, must have chosen Amelia for a reason. The Brotherhood apparently searched for possible descendants of Amelia and eventually found them. I learned the following from a source that I can't reveal. After the tragic death of Amelia's parents, Amelia was placed in the care of the orphanage. Her older sister, Eleanor, however, disappeared without a trace, and her whereabouts remained unknown for decades. Later, it turned out that she had lived on the streets for several years and managed to survive through prostitution, among other things. One day, she was raped, got pregnant, and gave birth to a child.
Oh no.
Unable to care for her child, she left the infant at the door of a wealthy home. The couple who lived there, unable to have children themselves, took the child and raised it as their own. Eleanor was hanged sometime later after she had killed one of her suitors, who turned out to be an influential church representative. And so, for a long time, every trace of possible descendants in Amelia's bloodline was lost. Only decades later, with the help of modern forensics and the possibility of DNA analysis, did the Brotherhood succeed in tracing Eleanor's bloodline. Eleanor Giesler, child grew up without knowing that she was a foundling under the name Sophia Morgenstern. She married a businessman named Joshua Friedman, and the couple had a son named Raphael. Raphael Friedman's granddaughter, Susan Ehrlich, gave birth to Amelia's last descendants. They carry her husband's family name, Mika and Nicholas Liebknecht.
Oh my fucking... See, I've been saying it this whole time. I knew it. They are the descendants. I've been saying it. This is crazy, Sandy, but it's starting to finally make sense. Mika and Nicholas are in fact descendants of Amelia. They're what? OMG. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to what you sent me. Velvet, was Wolf able to help you? He's on it. Tell me, how well do you know Wolf? That's a long story. Like I said before, he and my dad worked together on another case some time ago. It was about a group of students who were terrorized by ghostly apparitions. A hacker and a ghost hunter? Strange combination, as if I don't already know this. I know, that's what I thought too. But my dad always thought highly of him. I thought Wolf was a nerd. You know, someone that's obsessed with technology. But I was so wrong about Wolf. Can't wait to find out more. Norma, by the way, helped make the contact. It's funny when I think about it now. My dad used to hate Norma. She had written a book that portrayed my dad as quite the imposter. Because of this case, they were forced to work together, and at some point she moved in with my dad. As for Wolf, he's been over for dinner a couple of times. He's a really nice guy. Once he started talking about algorithms, data encryption, and whatnot, it gets pretty confusing, but you can also talk about fun stuff with him. You can count on him. When Wolf says he'll help, he goes out of his way. Then I will trust him too. He thinks we should be safe for now. Carla DM'd me before. She was panicking. Said if you got hacked, she would have to go into hiding. If the Brotherhood knew she was working with us, she'd be screwed. Wait a sec. I'll let her know real quick that the chat is secure again. I hope I can calm her down. Fuck, that would mean Nicholas could also be the right host. Yes, I'm afraid it's possible. They seem perfectly normal to me. They're just completely exhausted. But so am I, it's not surprising really. Apart from that, I haven't noticed anything unusual. Maybe I'm right about my guess. Maybe Belial can't enter this cabin, like with demons and holy water. That would mean you're safe there. Sounds too good to be true. After everything that has happened. But we don't know for sure. I should definitely keep an eye on them. Still, you should let them know, Sandy. I know. I should warn them that we suspect they're the intended host for this entity in case they aren't self-aware, or the demon wants to deceive us. There were moments when I thought Jarek was himself again, before he... I don't know. I'll talk to them. I'll be right back. Sorry, Velvet, for going offline so suddenly. The possibility that the Brotherhood knows I'm working with you scares me to death. If the day of enlightenment is coming, if we don't stop them, what have we got to lose? I can understand you scared, Carla. But I'm even more afraid of what will happen should they succeed. How's my relationship with Carla? Oh, you're right, Carla. It seems the Brotherhood has found a suitable host. And afterwards, after Jarek's death, only Mika or his brother would qualify. It wasn't Jarek, they were Mika all along. They were after Mika all along. His bloodline makes him a suitable host with Nicholas. They have even gained a backup host. Omji, that's the reason. This also explains why Father John researched the family tree, and why so many of the orphans died trying to summon the demon. None of them were suitable. And the poor tormented souls of the children have been bound to this place ever since. They wander restlessly between the world of the living and the dead. They're angry. I fear that only the banishment of Belial will appease them. But if Mika and Nicholas, two suitable hosts, are nearby, then Belial has probably already taken possession of one of them, or it's about to happen. It's strange, although the demon has most likely located them, there's no evidence that one of them is possessed. That is indeed bizarre. They're in a cabin in the woods. Apparently it used to be a retreat for Sister Brown. Is the cabin maybe a kind of a safe place? Even if this was Sister Brown's retreat, why would it stop this monster? A demon despises and avoids holy places like churches and so on, but a cabin in the woods? I don't think so, Velvet. Everything seems to fit together. The preparations in the village, the bloodline. I can't help but wonder. Decades have passed since Sister Brown succeeded in banishing this monster. Why didn't they take them to Belial much earlier? Why did it take so long? It looks like it was planned well in advance. Hang on. If I remember correctly, the demon star was often mentioned in connection with the Day of the Enlightenment, some astrological event which marks the time of the assumption of power. The day when the one without light opens the gates of hell and ascends his earthly throne. It was about a star in the constellation Perseus, Algol, or was it Amgol? I'm really sorry, I can't remember. Carla, please. It's important you try and remember. Randolph is an expert in this field, like I said earlier. It's been some time since I heard from him. I just hope nothing happened to him. I think something did happen to him. That's why he's not speaking. Jason, we found out something terrible. Damn it. I was hoping the bloodline would have ended with the death of that girl. I know the Brotherhood has long been searching for descendants of this orphan. Now it all makes sense. The ceremony, the sacrifice for the demon. Now there are 2 suitable hosts. It's only a matter of time until Belial will claim a human vessel. Why so much effort? Why put the whole group in danger? If the Brotherhood is so powerful, they could have just kidnapped Mika or Nicholas, right? It would have been easy for the Brotherhood to kidnap them. There are 2 problems with that approach. First, the spirits of the orphans. They remain restless, seeking vengeance for their deaths. No member of the Brotherhood has returned from the premises alive. Second, the host has to enter the place of the possession voluntarily. But surely the Brotherhood would never have left that to chance. No, I think they actually planned it precisely, to make sure they fall into the trap. Sorry, I was just changing my clothes. What's up? About to go for a run. I told you about these weird messages, right? The orphanage that suddenly appeared on my computer. Have you found out where it is located? I did. It's like 300 miles from here. Oh man, is that worth the trip? Yeah, I can tell you why. We were offered a huge cooperation. I just got a call from a guy. What the fuck? Some bigwig from a major marketing agency. How did he get your number? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, they discovered a channel and want to push us. Push us? I guess they want to market us, promote us on social media and so on. And they want to pay us too. What do they want us to do in return? Holding products in front of a camera, stuff like that. Okay, where's the catch? They offered this deal to 2 other channels too. Here's what they have in mind. They want us to have published video footage from us within the next week. Whoever submits the best material will get the contract. Don't you think this is kind of odd? First, some information about this orphanage pops up on your computer completely unexpectedly, and then you get this deal offered to by some famous marketing agency. Sounds kind of dodgy to me. Why are you and the other guys always so pessimistic? Maybe we're lucky for once. Call it fate, coincidence, whatever you want. It's not. Yeah, it's fate that you're about to die, Jarek. Too many coincidences, if you ask me. I don't know, Jarek. I have a weird feeling about this. That's exactly why I haven't told others about it yet. I bet they'd react the same way you did. Then let's assume that everything is a lucky coincidence. But 2 weeks, that's not much time, Jarek. I mean, I could easily take a few days off. Not sure if the others can, though. I talked to them already. We could leave in 3 days. Mika's boss even gave him a week's paid off time. weeks paid time off. Wait, there's more coincidences? What the hell? We may never get an opportunity like this again. This orphanage is the perfect location. That's why this guy said as well. He said we had a good chance of getting the contract. What's the name of the company? Please, please don't say the Brotherhood. I can think of the name right now. But he's going to send me another email in the next couple of days with more details. So what do you say? Although this sounds really strange to me, I'll do it for you. You're the best. I know. Oh no, you should have said no, Sandy. I'll write it in the group chat in a minute. But we'll keep it to ourselves for now, right? I'm not feeling up for more scrutiny besides. How do you think Mika and the rest are gonna react when we get the contract and surprise them with it? Can't wait to find out. Talk to you later. I'll go for a run now. Enjoy. Don't overdo it, sweetie. Oh no, that's not good, guys. Okay, that's it for this video. Jarek, you idiot.